Welcome, I'm Stacey, and this is In Body Wellbeing, your online space to connect deep inside. Today's practice is called Ground Center Yin, and it's an ideal practice to start your day, or you can use it to unwind from your day. So let's begin. Place your legs out in front of you and then fold them back. We'll start with a breathing centering. Just a few rounds of breath to get you in your body. I do recommend that you sit on top of some kind of support. It could be a yoga block or even a couch pillow, a little toss pillow. Lean forward, draw the buttock flesh back. You can float your hands into your lap. And then as you root down through your base, lift up through the crown of the head. Feel how one produces the other. Close your eyes down. Begin to feel inside. Feel as you lengthen upward. You perch the head on top of the spine. Broaden the collarbones wide. Draw the shoulder blades down. And then tune into the internal space. We'll exhale the breath out all the way. Breathe out. Inhale, fill up and expand. Fill your belly, fill your ribs and chest, and exhale it out. Keep going, breathing in, filling up, bottom, middle, top, and then exhale the breath out. And just notice how your breath moves like a wave inside your body. When you turn your mind to the sensations of your breath and the sensations of the shapes we'll be doing, you are bringing yourself into your body for the present moment. So another round of breath, please. Exhale it out. And as you let that breath go, you can open your eyes, come off of your support, and then extend your legs out in front of you. So I'll set you up facing you, and then I'm going to turn to the side. Place your hands to the inside of your knees and lift your knees up and out to the sides. If you find the knees are way up in the air, you can place a pillow or something to support the knees. I'm going to turn sideways now. And coming into the shape again in the same way, right? We draw the legs up and out to the side. Take the buttock flesh back and away, and you want to make sure that you're folding from the hinge of the hip. So we begin here to load the weight, putting a little bit of deliberate pressure, load, if you will, onto the hips. And then place your support in front of you. And the propping can be high, medium, low, just whatever your body needs. But I want to get you into the shape so we can really settle and get quiet now. So feel the weight back in the pelvis. Allow the torso to load its weight forward. And make sure that as you're holding, it feels like you're resting in kind of a sweet spot where you feel something happening, but it's not overwhelming. It's not too much sensation. And then bring your breath back in. Feel the expansion again, bottom, middle, top, belly, ribs, and chest. And then exhale it out. Inviting the muscles to be passive and relaxed, and maybe even your head will gently release down. The Yin practice is meant to be muscularly passive so that we can access the connective tissues. The loading I talked about before is to impact those tissues so that they become more supple and flexible. And then we stay in the shape for several minutes. And that's why the props become really important. Because when we stay in the shape for a while, we need the support sometimes. This practice can be done without the props, but it can feel a little harder. Right? We want to enjoy ourselves while we're here. Just observe what you're feeling, what you're noticing inside you. When you observe those sensations, breathe into them. The breath links the mind into the body's experience, and everything is deeper that way. Right? That is the embodiment, the grounding, the centering. Take a few more breaths here. And as you're ready, slowly walk your hands in. We want to come out of these poses really slowly because they can get kind of deep quickly. We'll move the support to the side and scoop the knees together, extend the legs. This is called staff pose. You can just pause. We call it a rebound, letting the body just assimilate what just happened. Finding the quality of neutral, pelvis, spine, and legs. And then our next shape is called quarter dog. It's going to open up the shoulders, the chest region. I recommend, especially if you're on a wood floor, to place a blanket down for your knees. You might be familiar with puppy pose. This is kind of one arm at a time puppy pose. So come into your tabletop position, knees on that blanket and support. And we'll start with the left arm just so you can see it more clearly. And then the right arm folds, right? So I lower my right arm down, fingertips point toward you. And then the left arm extends out. You can release your forehead onto your forearm, but I may have my head lifted for sound purposes. Take a moment here though, feel the traction as you move your hips back, walk your hands forward. If this feels like it's too much, you can modify by placing your hips all the way back and doing one arm at a time. You can rest your forearm down. You know, each of these things will take some of the sensation away, and if that's what you need, then you should listen to your body. Okay, from here, again, we create this traction, hips back and arm forward, rest your head down. And do work that traction, at least to start. You know, in this practice, when we work connective tissues, we're not only working the ligaments that connect the bone to the bone, but also the fascia, which is this kind of ubiquitous tissue, a sheath of tissue throughout your body. And so when we create the traction, it stimulates the tissue so that it becomes kind of more irrigated, it gets watered. And we want these fascial planes to glide next to each other, to not get stuck together. And so the traction is directly relating to them, it's directly engaging them. And you can feel also that you get that opening in your thoracic region. So it might be in the armpit first, but think about your left side lung. Breathe into your left side lung. It has two lobes. It has to make room for the bottom of the heart, the bottom tip of the heart. In Chinese medicine, the lung qi is about feeling connected to life, those moments that take our breath away. Maybe when we see a rainbow, we literally, right, we inhale with delight. That is the connection to life. Take take a few more breaths on this side. Press down into your right arm, walk your left arm in, press back into tabletop so there's a neutral here in the middle. And then second side, walk your right arm forward and fold your left arm down. And again, we establish the same relationship on the second side. Hips back, right arm forward, rest your forehead on your arm, and produce that length, that traction, that opening through the right side. Feel the stretch, the opening in the armpit region. Into your thoracic region, the right side lung, which has 3 lobes. The lungs come up above your collarbones. They're deceptively higher than we think. And your heart rests between the lungs. So as you remember that connection to life, the moments that take our breath away, our heart is about connecting to each other. And it can be those very deep and intimate connections that we have, but maybe also those wonderful moments in our day that make us feel connected to the human race. Those are heart chi moments too. And take a few more here on the right side. And then lift the head, walk your right hand in, and press back into tabletop position. Let's rebound in a kneeling pose. So bring your legs together and come to sit up. You can place one hand inside the other. Allowing the breath to express itself. That ease of integration. And we'll do one more shape. Come off of your support and place the blanket to the side. And if it feels good for you, put the blanket right into the hollow of your belly. We're simply going to fold over that support, and then you can have armrests with your blocks or pillows. And just let go into this forward fold. Feel the ground beneath your body. Feel how the earth holds you up. Sometimes we don't even realize how much we hold ourselves together, how much energy and effort goes into holding ourselves together. And here is an opportunity to feel the ground hold you, to release what you do not need to carry anymore. To just let yourself be still with your breath, at ease in your body, and just rest here. And last few breaths, if it feels right, you can float your palms up the ultimate in receptivity. Yin is a receptive practice, a contemplative practice. Just a few more here. And let's slowly walk the hands in to lift the trunk up. And you are welcome to lie on your back and just integrate beyond the video time. But for now, I wish to end the practice with metta, or loving kindness phrases that I offer to you. So you can place your hands on your heart, if you're sitting with me, or if you've decided to rest on your back. Either way. May you feel safe and protected. May you be peaceful and happy. May you be strong and healthy. And may you be at ease with the conditions of your life. Until next time.